Hey guys, this is Rose here. Before we start the video, this what if is heavily influenced by Sir Plaza's web deck was an RPG. So that video is going to be down below. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe because I'm trying to get to 1K. Now, let's begin this what if. So, everything happens the same to the Miyuki, isn't it? When Naruto takes the scroll seals, he goes to the place where he's supposed to be Miyuki. When he gets there, a menu pops up in front of his eyes saying inventory and there's slots. Then the system asks him, do you want to put the scroll seals inside your inventory? Naruto's puzzled with what's happening, but Naruto's curious what's going to happen, so he says yes. Then the scroll vanishes, and when he gets to see the inventory screen, he sees the scroll inside of it in a little box, and Naruto's confused with what's happening. Then touches the slot with the box inside of it and says, want to use the scroll? Naruto then says yes because he wants to know what's going to happen. Then the system says, with your stats on your turns right now, you can only learn one jutsu with this scroll per day. Naruto then says, dang it, even this requires intelligence? I thought that's only for school. Then a menu pops up in front of his eyes with thousands of jutsu, and then the menu asks Naruto, what jutsu would you like to learn? Naruto ponders if this is actually happening or if it's just a genjutsu. Then he looks at the jutsu on the scrolls list, and then he asks, is it possible to copy down any jutsu inside of the scroll? Then the system says, you can, but it'll come at a cost. Naruto then says, what does it cost to copy down a jutsu from the scroll? The system then says, I can't tell you that, but I can tell you, you'll have to be equal to the jutsu you take. Naruto then says, well, for now, let me just learn a jutsu from this. Because Naruto doesn't want to, get a cost that's too heavy for him, to abide. So Naruto then sees the Shadow Clone Jutsu. Then Naruto says, why not see if this thing is actually gonna make me learn a jutsu? Then Naruto says, I will learn the Shadow Clone Jutsu. Then the system says, okay, and then Naruto gets flooded with information how to do the Shadow Clone Jutsu. It's like he's been studying it his whole life. And Naruto then says, I don't know what the cost of copying it down jutsu from the scroll. Could be really dangerous, maybe, or maybe it could just be a simple cost, but I don't know, so I'm gonna play it safe and not copy one jutsu down right now. Naruto then sees the tab saying character, skills, etc. Then Naruto just wondered, does skills mean my ability or something? So Naruto then touches the skill tab and sees things he knows, like the transformation jutsu, the multi-shadow clone jutsu. Naruto then sees the ability that the skill gives him. The transformation jutsu grants the ability to disguise the user appearance, shape, etc. Also, the ability to, look like other people or objects. Then, he goes to the multi-shadow clone jutsu and sees and reads it. It says the user will be able to make a physical clone of themselves multiple times, but drains a lot of chakra. Then Naruto thinks, what is this? He doesn't really know what this is real or just a genjutsu. Naruto then realizes the scroll is still in his inventory, and that Mizuki should be arriving soon. If this isn't a genjutsu anyways, then he asks the system if it's possible to take out the scroll out of his inventory. Then the system says yes, and then Naruto asks the system to take out the scroll, and the scroll appears on the ground. Naruto picks it up and puts it on his back, and for about 30 minutes, Naruto practices the Shadow Clone Jutsu. Then Aruka arrives, telling Naruto, why did you take the scroll seals? Was it another part of your prank or something? And Naruto then responds saying, no Aruka, you know why I took the scroll. It's because of the secret graduation task. What if, if you take the scroll of seals, you learn a jutsu from it, you graduate. Aruka then asks, who told you that, Naruto? Naruto then responds saying, well, Mizuki, why? Then out of nowhere, Mizuki arrives throwing his large shuriken at Naruto. Then Aruka runs up, takes the hit that was aimed for Naruto. Mizuki then asks why Aruka did that. You know this kid's a monster, right? You forget that monster inside of him took away your parents' lives? Aruka then tells Mizuki to shut the heck up because you already said way too much. Naruto then says, what do you mean, a monster inside of me? Mizuki then says, oh wait, Naruto, you don't know, do you? You have the nine-tailed fox still inside of you, Naruto. That's why everybody in the village hates you. That's why Aruka hates you. Then Aruka cuts off him, saying he did find himself hating Naruto at first, but over time he thought of Naruto as a brother. Naruto hearing this then says to Mizuki, if you land a finger on my sensei ever again, I'ma kill you. Then Mizuki starts to laugh, but then Naruto creates over 100 clones and starts to beat up Mizuki. While Naruto is beating up Mizuki, Naruto realizes there's a bar in his view saying Mizuki HP bar, and the HP bar is going down. Then the system tells Naruto the HP bar is an enemy's health. Naruto beats up Mitsuki too. The HP bar is at 1. Haruka is surprised that Naruto is able to create physical clones and create so many clones, and that he'll be able to defeat Mizuki at training level ninja, and that makes Naruto worthy enough to become a Genin. So Mizuki grants Naruto a Genin rank, giving him his headband. And then Naruto receives a status window, say new rank, Genin. Then Naruto goes to his apartment and gets another menu pop up, and then Naruto looks at it and says, daily workout, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 5-kilometer run, etc. And then it says, if you don't done, there will be a penalty. And Naruto shrugs it off, thinking it must be a joke or something. When Naruto wakes up, he's in a totally different place than he ever was before. Naruto's puzzled what's happening and looks around. What seems like hours, but it's just minutes. And then he realizes something's watching him. When he looks and turns around, there's a giant insect-like creature eyeing him. Then the system says, you have to survive 1 day here for your penalty. Naruto then gets frightened and looks at the insects, realizing the insect thinks Naruto is his prey. Then Naruto runs and the insect follows him, tracing him around and always trying to kill Naruto. Then more insects arrive, trying Naruto as prey, trying to eat Naruto. Naruto is able to dodge using his Shadow Clone Jutsu and his survival instincts to survive for 24 hours, and then reappears at the Leaf Village. When Naruto goes home, Kakashi is there. Then Kakashi asks Naruto why wasn't he there to meet his new teammates and him. Naruto makes the excuse why he wasn't, there to meet his new teammates and him, but Kakashi then can tell that Naruto's lying, but he lets it slide. Then he tells Naruto that because he wasn't there, he will tell him what happened at there. He tells him, they talked about their goals. And then Naruto tells his goal to become Hokage. And then Kakashi tells them that they're going to meet up at a specific field tomorrow and do not eat breakfast or you will puke. Naruto nods, saying that he understands, and then goes to sleep. Naruto wakes up early to do the daily quest of training, so he doesn't get the penalty of not doing it. Then Naruto heads out to go to the field where Kakashi told him to go. When he gets there, he sees Sasuke and Sakura. Sakura then starts to talk to Sasuke, but Sasuke doesn't want to talk to her, so Sasuke ignores her. When they see Naruto, Sakura then says, hey look, it's you. You finally show up, Naruto. Then Naruto says sorry, he had to do something that day, but Sakura says whatever and wait for Kakashi. While waiting for Kakashi, Naruto decides to check out his new menu, check out anything happened. And then he notices that he has 6 stat points and decides to put it all in Taijutsu because he needs to work on his hand-to-hand combat. When Kakashi appears, Kakashi then tells Team 7 about the belt test. Basically, get one of these belts at a certain amount of time and you pass. If you don't get a belt, you go back to the academy. Sakura then says, there's only 2 belts and there's 3 of them. Kakashi then explains that the person that doesn't get a belt goes back to the academy. Sakura then says it's unfair, but Kakashi then tells Sakura that you gotta realize the ninja rules isn't fair, so you gotta learn this the hard way. Sakura then becomes quiet and the belt test starts. Sasuke and Sakura go hide while Naruto attacks Kakashi because Naruto put some more points inside his Taijutsu skill point. Naruto is pushing Kakashi more than his can itself, but not a lot. Naruto then creates 10 Shadow Clones to try to get the edge on Kakashi, but Kakashi's way is strong for Naruto to handle, so Kakashi is able to disperse all the clones. Then Naruto gets hit with 1,000 years of pain. Naruto gets back up though, and falls for the trap that Kakashi let out for Naruto. Because Naruto hasn't leveled up his intelligence, so he has smart asses can himself, so he would fall for those, tricks. Sasuke, seeing the opening, takes a shot and does a fireball jutsu at Kakashi, but Kakashi counters with his own fireball jutsu, countering each other, but Kakashi has a better fireball jutsu than Sasuke, so Kakashi wins. But then Sasuke just tries to attack Kakashi in a taijutsu battle, but Sasuke can clearly see that he's outmatched by Kakashi. So Sasuke loses the match and Sakura gets put in a genjutsu, basically saying that Sakura, gets put in a genjutsu and she fails as well. So all of Team 7 failed the belt test. Kakashi then tells them about how they were supposed to do teamwork, but they failed at that because they didn't use any at all. But he's giving them a second chance because he's feeling generous. But first was eat lunch, but do not give any to Naruto because if you give any to Naruto, you all fail automatically. And then Kakashi leaves And then Sasuke gives food to Naruto, because if Naruto isn't at full strength, then the team's not at full strength, and they need the whole team to be at full strength to defeat Kakashi. Kakashi then reappears, telling them the past, because ninja who break the rules are scum, but people who abandon their friends are worse than scum. And so that's the end of the Bell test arc. If you guys here right now, that means you're the end of the video. So that means you guys can put hashtag in a video squad. And that means you can put a what if idea, and I'm more likely to see it than someone who didn't put hashtag in a video squad. And that's all, guys. If you haven't already, leave a like on this video if you guys liked it. And if you're new, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000. And now, guys, I love you and peace out.